Hi, this is Ariana Pina from the Essential Collaboration. Today's blog post is a little bit about cleansing and detoxing. The first thing that you think about when you're thinking about detoxing and cleansing is when we're doing that to the physical body, which is rightly so, right? This is the most important part of our lives, our physical body, well, one of anyway, and it's very important that we keep this part of our lives strong and resilient. And so detoxing and cleansing is a huge part of that. That's not what I want to talk to you about today, though. Today's topic of conversation is cleansing, yes, but about other areas of our lives. Cleansing the clutter of our minds, our space, our calendars, our energies, the way we think, the way we interact, getting rid of things that no longer serve us. So from an energetic perspective. Now, before you think that I'm getting too woo-woo on your ass, I want you to stay with me for a moment because you're going to get so much out of this, and maybe, just maybe, there'll be a question or two in this blog post that'll get you thinking a little bit and maybe be a bit of a catalyst for change for you. So number one, let's look at the way that we think. When we are a little bit clogged in the mind, we may find that a lot of very simple, easy tasks become mammoths. What I mean by that is the simple, everyday tasks of, the things that you tend to do all the time, the cooking, the cleaning, the daily administration that, you find yourself doing as part of your business or for personal reasons. You find that these things get a little bit tedious. I'm almost guaranteed that the reason that these things become an issue is because we've got too much going on in here. So the things that I love to kind of declutter in my mind, and the way I love to cleanse the thoughts that are going through my mind is through some simple tools. Number one is meditation. Meditate. Why is meditation so important? Because it gives us a brief moment in time, whether it be for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour each day, that you get to calm your thoughts and focus either on the breath or anchor your body into a seat. Or maybe your meditation is a movement meditation, like when you're practicing yoga or walking out in nature. Whatever that meditation is for you, it's really important that you do that every single day. The second thing that I want to talk to you about with cleansing the mind, and this could be something for you guys out there who find that meditation is just not your thing, or you haven't really found a meditation practice. It's called morning pages. A woman by the name of Julia Cameron presented this to me when I was doing my health coaching course. She gave us a little bit of a lecture on the morning pages, and what it is really, it's sitting down in the morning and grabbing yourself a journal and every morning writing your morning pages. This can be anything from writing about how you're feeling, writing about your to-do list, even writing, I don't know what to write, because this is the sort of thing that's kind of clogging up the mind, this uncertainty, these random thoughts that are swirling around and cluttering our thoughts. So having an opportunity to kind of write out the meaningless things that we think are meaningless in our minds and just getting them out of the system is a really beautiful way for us as human beings to declutter the mind. You'll be surprised at what comes out at morning pages, because by simply reading what you've written, you'll notice how much of the body is storing these emotions or these thoughts that are going around and around and around. Now remember, nobody ever has to read your morning pages but yourself. In fact, you don't ever have to read your morning pages ever again. Just write them out, close the journal, and continue with your day. The third thing, and this is really what I love doing, is a sound meditation. So I will, I have crystal chakra bowls, which I love playing, but this may not be everybody's cup of tea. Just lying on a bed or the floor, covering yourself up with something really warm and putting a really beautiful piece of music on where you are so in tune with the music and you're thinking about the music and your mind is zoned in on the sound that is coming out of wherever it's coming out from. And so for those few minutes that you're in this state of bliss, you're not thinking about anything else. I kind of take this concept from a practice called Yoga Nidra, the yogic sleep, or even Shavasana, which is the end of a practice, corpse pose, where you get to lie down flat at the end of every yoga practice, close your eyes, and whether the teacher plays music or you have an opportunity to listen to your breath lying down. It's okay if you fall asleep. Just breathe, stay present, and listen to what you can hear. It's at this point that I want to bring up how important it is to use an aromatic anchor when you're in these practices. Any of these practices that I've spoken about, cleansing the mind, you can bring in an essential oil that helps you do that. I'll share with you what mine is. Maybe it will be great for you too. I've chosen the oil of lemongrass. Lemongrass oil is an energetic cleanser. So if I have a diffuser in the room or wherever I am, popping a little bit of lemongrass oil into the diffuser and letting that diffuse into the room is such a gorgeous way of ensuring that the space and the energy around me is cleansed. And so now I know that when I smell a lemongrass or I smell lemongrass oil, because my mind has associated that smell with a sense of calm and ease and grace, then I know immediately after smelling that it's an indication that I need to declutter my mind. So I use this before my morning pages, before I meditate, when I'm in Shavasana. Yep, I have a roller ball of this little guy and I put him on my wrists and maybe take a deep breath in. And any of the other decluttering practices that I may do each day. And I take a deep whiff of lemongrass oil, breathe it in, and it's almost like I know immediately to drop into whatever it is that I'm doing, whatever practice I'm doing to declutter the mind. I love, love, love popping some frankincense oil with lemongrass. It just supercharges it, and the frankincense is this earthy, woody smell. So it kind of gives a platform for the lemongrass to jump up off, just hit the nostrils and enter into the nasal passages and, allow the whole body to relax and calm. And I kind of feel like it cleanses the body just by simply inhaling this oil. So if you've got any ideas that you'd like to share with the group, please jump onto Essential Collab, spelt COLLAB.com, and comment at the bottom of the post. We would love to hear if you've got any ideas on how to cleanse your mind. What are your favorite ways that you get to declutter your mind? And grab yourself a bottle of frankincense and lemongrass oil and use that in your practice. If you've got any questions about how to purchase your essential oils, jump onto the essentialcollab.com and follow the prompts on how you can purchase them through the Essential Collaboration. Take care, look after yourself, and please remember to declutter your mind daily. It's such an important practice. Bye.